In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and add navigation menus to Equity. We've got Equity installed here on our test site, so I'm going to go to the dashboard and I'm going to go to Appearance, and under Appearance I'm going to select Menus. Now if you've never worked with the WordPress menus before, you can create a new menu. Equity adds this for you, but it's not actually created, so I'm going to click the blue button to create menu. And you'll see it's created the menu for me with the name Menu 1 and our two pages, which are our home page and our sample page. I'm going to go ahead and add the sample page again. And you do that by selecting under Pages. You can also add other things like post categories or an external link here. We're going to use this a little bit later with some of the extra features that are available in Equity. But for now, we're just going to add the sample page, add it to the menu, and so now we have home, sample page, sample page. Okay, we're going to save this menu, so we now have a menu created. But now that we've created the menu, we have to assign it to a location. We need the menu in our main menu on the front of our site. So we're going to go ahead and check this box here under Theme Locations. We're going to select Main Menu and save it. Now let's go back to the front of our site and refresh. And you'll see now we've got our menu, Home, Sample Page, Sample Page. So it's really simple to create the navigation menu in Equity. But Equity also comes with some additional features for adding things to your navigation menu. And an example is on our demo site. So I'm going to change over to our demo site briefly here. Okay. And under multi-level menu, you'll see there's labels and there's dividing lines. This is built into Equity, and we're going to add that now to our test site. So let's start with a label. To add a label, we're going to go to Links. For the URL, we're just going to put a pound sign because we don't want an actual URL. And then for the link text, we're just going to put the label we want to use. I'm going to just put sample label and click add to menu. Now we're going to put that between our two sample pages here. Okay, now we need to use the CSS class for the label. So we're going to open that up. Okay, and this is where the CSS class field is. If you don't see it when you're working with menus, go up to Screen Options and click this tab and make sure CSS classes is checked here. If not, go ahead and check it so you can enable that field in your menu items. So we've got our menu item here for the label, and we're going to put the CSS class of label. And now we're going to save our menu. Now let's go back to the front of our site and refresh. Oops, I meant to put that. Let's go back to our menu again. What I meant to do is make that a drop down under sample page. If you've never worked with WordPress menus before, to have a drop down, you just pull that menu item slightly to the right so it's slightly indented. There we go. Now I'm going to save this menu again and go back to the front to refresh. Okay, this wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up here. Now, I wanted the main page to be sample page and the label to be in the drop down. So there we go. Let's try this again. Save this menu. Go back to the front and refresh. And there we go, under sample page. And then the drop down, we have our sample label with our other sample page there. So you can put labels as kind of breaks between child pages in your navigation. Maybe you're putting in community pages and you want to break up different areas of your communities. You can use the sample labels to do that. So that's the label. The other feature is the dividing lines. So we're going to put a dividing line now between, let's add another page. Say add sample page again, add it to our menu, pull it over here, and now we're going to add a divider between this sample page and this sample page. So we're going to go to links again, put a pound sign. Okay, and for the link text we're going to put divider, add it to the menu, and we want to put this between these two sample pages. And again, we want to open this up and put some custom CSS there, the CSS class, and we're going to put divider. Okay, now let's save this and go back to the front of our site. Okay, you'll see now we've got that dividing line between this sample page entry and this sample page entry here on our navigation menu. So that's how you use the label and divider class for your navigation menus, and it allows you to create some kind of hierarchy with some labels and dividers for your site, just like we have on the demo. If you go to multi-level, you'll see we've got labels and dividers here. So that's how you add menu items in Equity.